The arts have always been an integral part of Iowa City's landscape. A collaborative campaign led by two nonprofits is asking for the community to help continue and strengthen that tradition.
We certainly need the community to just contribute in order to reach our goals and realize everything that we're trying to do. But we also really want everyone who's a citizen here to have ownership of this, because ultimately the Englert film scene and all the other arts institutions, we all just serve Iowa City.
The Englert theater and film scene are looking to make major investments into the arts, but they need financial help to kick that off.
We've got a big campaign. It's $6.5 million.
Strengthen, Grow, Evolve doubles as the campaign title and plan, which was laid out to a packed crowd at the kickoff event.
Saturday sort of blew my expectations for that event out the window. It was so wonderful to see over 500 people there.
This plan will strengthen the arts by making modern enhancements at the historic Englert Theater and improvements at Film Scene's flagship Ped Mall location.
We want to revamp this space. We're setting aside some funding, new seating, new projection equipment, just updating the space to make sure that this venue remains a vital piece and component. These are the only doors open to culture after 5 o'clock every day of the year, and we feel it's important to keep our presence here on the Ped Mall and keep that open.
Restoration at the Englert Theater begins with structural integrity.
It's just part of being in a building, period, but also part of being in a 170-year-old building. Some of it is just the wear and tear, some of the brickwork. There are parts of the building where, like, if a band plays too loud, like bricks are like, going to fall off the next day.
Other items include improved energy efficiency, window restoration, new lighting, carpet replacement, and a modernized audio system, which is great for the audience, but also helps when drawing in performers.
And that's actually really important in keeping us as like a competitive venue in terms of being able to bring in top-level talent.
The campaign will grow the arts through the opening of a new location of Film Scene on the corner of College and Gilbert, which will open its doors later this year.
That'll have 3 screens, almost 300 seats for cinema, just really expanding what we're able to do. And we'll incubate a new film festival out of that called Refocus Film Festival, expand our programming, expand our education efforts.
During the kickoff of the event, people were given a tour of the new space, which will provide the resources for Refocus, a new film festival that will be geared towards Iowa City's assets.
We are a city of literature, a lot of strength through the writing programs. So we started building this concept around adaptation, but that takes a number of forms. Anytime you're translating one story into film, so that could mean a journalism article that turned into a documentary feature. It could be a short film that was turned into a feature-length film. Restoration or a remake are all different ways of telling different stories.
This comes on top of continued support for the Witching Hour and Mission Creek festivals. This campaign also sets out to evolve the arts by launching an educational effort that would include collaborations with many partners in the community. This will help meet the goal of improving access and engagement across schools, neighborhoods, and the diverse cultures Iowa City has to offer. And it's that community investment that makes this a cause the city can get behind.
Part of what makes us tick, part of our heartbeat, is the strength in the arts that we have. Their vision is not about their two organizations, it truly is about the community, and that's what makes it a good fit for us.
The city committed a $1 million investment to kickstart the campaign.
The contribution from the city is a game changer. Obviously, that $1 million means so much materially to actually doing what we need to do for the campaign, but just to know that the city of Iowa City on the staff level, on the council level, that they're putting their mark on this and saying, hey, this is something that we need to do for our community. It gives you the inspiration you need to wake up every day and just get back to work on this thing, because it's a lot of work, but we actually love doing it because we're like, okay, we're totally in line with our city.
This investment checks many of the city's priorities, including protecting vital parts of our historic downtown.
We view this as an important historical preservation project. The Englert and the Film Scene are both housed in buildings that are very near and dear to our community's history. So this was an opportunity for us to invest in those structures and make sure that they are properly preserved.
Another impact is the amount of people these venues attract to our community.
These venues bring in well over 100,000 people into our downtown each year. And that certainly has a multiplier effect and helps keep downtown Iowa City very strong economically and support a lot of the other businesses.
It also presents the opportunity to foster and expand the arts for all members of our community.
So that community outreach piece is really important. We wanted to make sure that our investment was not just in the historical buildings and those venues, but that they filtered out into our schools and that they touched on a really diverse part of our community.
Strengthen, Grow, Evolve is an ambitious campaign setting out to build the greatest small city for the arts. In order to achieve these lofty goals, the organizations need support from the community. This is your opportunity to help shape the culture and development of Iowa City.
It's a vital piece of how this community is going to keep growing. And so investing and owning a part of that, I think just means more these days when we look at what the future of downtown and this community is really going to be.